All right, folks, it's the 28th of December, 2024. My name is Evan Strong, the founder of In the Image Clothing Company. This is In the Image Clothing Company music. And what I'm going to show within here, with good old Frank the guitar, is how to just lightly strum. Because sometimes you want to just play really lightly. And what happens actually is if you're practicing really light, like a lot of times I'll be finger picking just so light. And if we can practice really light and we can just play comfortably really light, so not just strumming, but just playing really lightly, what that'll do is actually really enhance your touch of the instrument. Because if you're just sitting there and you're just strumming and kind of loud, and that's pretty much all how you always play, is just kind of strumming pretty loud, then you don't have the ability to get quite as in touch with your guitar. But if you're able to just really just play pretty nice and softly, then your playing improves a lot more than when you're just playing it like you're trying to play for a crowd, right? Pretend like you're, or don't even pretend, because here's the other thing. Well, yes, either pretend like you're in a room with people and you're trying to be extra quiet and just practice. While you're around them, but without disturbing them. That might just be happening, or just, on either end. That's the thing, is you can do that, right? Because I think a lot of times people feel like they need to have their own time set apart, and they need to be away from people in a quiet place, and they need to have a soundproof room to be able to practice. And not only is that not anywhere near true, in fact, it's better to practice quiet. I would say so. Because there's only so much tweak, if you will, that you can do with your technique when you're playing pretty loud. But when you're playing soft, you really feel the little discrepancies within your playing and the little nuances so much more than you ever could playing louder. And you hear it too. And so you'll be able to notice certain things, as far as if you have a little bit of buzz that maybe you don't even notice, buzz from not quite cleanly fretting notes, and you can kind of adjust the way that you hold a chord or something. But when you're playing loud, or just as loud as you'd be playing for people that are around you, sometimes you just don't even notice, because all the slight little things that are happening within each strum, or each even individual note pick, or whatever it is, when you're playing, a lot of that can get kind of drowned out by just how much everything's just kind of loud. And there's times and places for that, but I think some of the most pretty stuff that you're going to play is going to be very, very subtle and soft on a guitar. And like I'm saying, it'll help you improve so much with your playing. So I think the big thing with being able to play soft is practicing it. Practice makes you better, ideally. Because if you're so used to just if I were to pick through something and you have a pretty set volume that you pick at, try to just go really quiet. gradually louder there, because that's how you're also going to be able to have so much dynamics within your playing. Because I want to say it's easy to practice loud, but it takes a little bit more intentionality to practice really quiet. And then when you're playing, that's the thing, if you were to play like, I don't know, just randomly picking through that chord there, but that's what I mean is if you're playing and you want the dynamics, you want it to be able to ramp up and come back down. They call that, like, there's like crescendos, right? That's what that is. You start playing and you're kind of like, and then as you get into it, when you're playing soft, you can actually mess up easier. Because it's similar to what I was saying, there's nothing else to drown it out. When you're playing so soft, there's like, what happens too is our ears kind of like tune in a little bit more rather than, it's like, oh, there's music playing, you know, you kind of don't like focus in as much. And so there really is just a, there's just an absolute beauty to playing soft. So I think kind of the takeaway from this is try to practice playing really softly, because it'll help you a lot. Because you have to be so much more intentional to get it clean. You can get away pretty well with, you know, I guess messing up more, and it's entirely fine to mess up, but I mean, like, you know, not playing so cleanly the louder you play, because, yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's a lot different, man. Playing quiet it's almost like an entirely different thing than just playing at like a volume. Like I'm saying, as if you're playing for people, try to think about it as if like you're just playing for yourself. Like, what if you can play so softly that nobody else around you could even hear? Yeah. And then that really gets you very, I don't know what the word to use is, like precise, that's the word. It gets you so precise with touching the strings. And that really helps. It really improves your playing quickly. And that's something that I just naturally do, because I just kind of like to pick around. You know, I'm a fingerstyle guitarist, and I kind of just like to do that, just to pick through chords. And so I'll just be kind of sitting there no matter who's around or what's going on, and just like picking really quietly. And that's just how I normally practice anyway. So it really helps you improve a lot. So anyway, yeah, like I said, today's the 28th of December, 2024. My name is Evan Strong, and this is, I guess we'll say, my recommendation on practicing playing, but do it quietly. It'll help you. So, yeah, cool. Thank you.